Imagine a world where the balance of power in the Pacific shifts dramatically. This is the reality we face with China's rapid military expansion. The nation's military advancements, particularly in their naval capabilities, have been remarkable. The spotlight shines on their burgeoning submarine fleet, a clear indication of their intent to expand their naval power. The echoes of their military prowess resound not only in the depths of the Pacific, but also in their collaborations with other nations. They have engaged in joint military exercises with Russia, marking a new high in bilateral military relations. Not merely a show of unity, these exercises provide a valuable opportunity to test new weaponry and strategies, further enhancing their battlefield experience. However, it's not all smooth sailing. The risks involved in their military expansion were brought into sharp focus by an incident involving a Chinese fighter jet and a US reconnaissance plane. The Chinese jet intercepted the US plane over the South China Sea, flying dangerously close and forcing the US plane to take evasive action. This incident, occurring in international airspace, underscores the potential for a deadly military confrontation. It also highlights China's territorial claims in the South China Sea, a contentious issue that adds fuel to the fire. With China's military power on the rise, the Pacific is no longer a playground dominated by the US. As we delve deeper into this topic, we'll explore how the US plans to respond to this shift in power and what it means for the future of the Pacific region. In the shadowy depths of the Pacific, the US is playing a high-stakes game of chess, using their superior submarine force as their key player. The US submarine strategy takes center stage in countering China's military expansion, with vessels like the USS Mississippi leading the charge. This nuclear-powered submarine is a formidable adversary, armed with Tomahawk cruise missiles and torpedoes. Its nuclear power allows for unlimited range and deployment time, making it a constant and unpredictable threat in the Pacific. The USS Mississippi is part of the US Pacific Fleet, prepared to deter potential conflicts in this increasingly contested region. Rear Admiral Jeff Jablon highlights the challenges posed by nuclear peer adversaries Russia and China, and the vital role submarines play in countering these challenges. The goal is to achieve a deterrent effect, letting adversaries know the US is always present and ready to respond to any threat. Recent geopolitical developments like the AUKUS deal between the US, UK and Australia, which involves the sale of Virginia-class submarines to Australia, have further heightened tensions with China. This deal not only strengthens the Allied forces in the region, but also adds another layer to the US's submarine strategy, making it a multinational effort to maintain balance in the Pacific. Despite China's military advancements and expanding navy, particularly in nuclear-powered submarines, experts believe the US still maintains superiority in undersea warfare. Yes, the US Navy may face challenges due to maintenance demands and a potential decrease in the fleet size. However, the US's experience, technological advances and strategic alliances give it an edge in this underwater battlefield. While China's naval prowess grows, the US remains the master of undersea warfare. In this intricate game of power, allies are as crucial as arsenals. Enter the AUKUS deal, a pact that has added another layer to the Pacific power dynamics. This agreement, inked by the United States, United Kingdom, and Australia, underscores the strategic importance of alliances in the face of rising global threats. Central to the deal is the sale of Virginia-class submarines to Australia, a move that has ratcheted up tensions with China. This trilateral security pact aims to counter China's military expansion and territorial claims in the Pacific. By equipping Australia with nuclear-powered submarines, the AUKUS deal bolsters the underwater warfare capabilities of the US and its allies. The submarines, armed with Tomahawk cruise missiles and torpedoes, offer an unlimited range and deployment time thanks to their nuclear power. This significantly enhances the ability of the US and its allies to maintain a deterrent presence in the Pacific. However, the AUKUS deal is not without controversy. China has voiced strong objections to the pact, viewing it as a threat to regional stability and an escalation of the arms race. Despite these concerns, proponents of the deal argue that it is a necessary response to China's military advancements and refusal to rule out the use of force in capturing Taiwan. Beyond the hardware, the AUKUS deal also represents a strengthening of diplomatic ties and shared strategic interests among the US, UK, and Australia. It's a clear message to China and other potential adversaries that these three nations stand united, ready to defend their interests and uphold international law in the Pacific. In the grand chessboard of global politics, alliances can tip the balance of power. The AUKUS deal, with its blend of military might and diplomatic solidarity, is a testament to this. It not only enhances the collective defense capabilities of the three nations, but also underscores their commitment to a free and open Pacific. The AUKUS deal signifies a united front against China's territorial ambitions, adding a new dimension to the Pacific power play. Maintaining superiority is never easy, especially when faced with a formidable contender like China. The vast Pacific Ocean serves as a stage for this complex power play, where the United States Navy, a long-standing guardian of peace and stability, faces a series of challenges. The first of these challenges is the demanding task of maintaining an advanced and expansive fleet. Submarines, such as the USS Mississippi, are marvels of engineering, armed with Tomahawk cruise missiles and torpedoes. Their nuclear power allows for unlimited range and deployment time, but these sophisticated machines require regular, meticulous maintenance to stay in prime condition. This maintenance is not just about preserving the functionality of the vessels, but also about ensuring the safety and efficiency of the brave men and women who operate them. A second challenge the US Navy faces is the potential decrease in the fleet size. Budget constraints, political decisions, and other factors could potentially lead to a reduction in the number of active vessels. This reduction could have a significant impact on the balance of power in the Pacific, giving China's expanding navy an opportunity to narrow the gap. Despite these challenges, the United States is not standing idle. It is constantly innovating, developing new technologies, and refining strategies to counter potential threats and maintain its edge. The sale of Virginia-class submarines to Australia under the AUKUS deal is a testament to this approach, reinforcing the strength and unity of the US and its allies in the face of rising tensions. Moreover, the United States continues to demonstrate its commitment to peace and stability in the region. Its submarine force aims to achieve a deterrent effect by making its presence known to adversaries, reminding them that any aggression will be met with a formidable response. The road ahead is challenging, but the US remains resolute in maintaining its dominance in the Pacific. As the dust settles, one question looms large. What does the future hold for the Pacific power balance? There's no crystal ball to predict the exact course of events, but we can certainly speculate based on current trends and emerging dynamics. The Pacific region has always been a chessboard of power dynamics, and it seems set to remain that way. US submarines continue to patrol the depths, their nuclear power allowing for unlimited range and deployment time, keeping a watchful eye on China's expansionist ambitions. With the AUKUS deal in place, the Pacific chessboard is likely to see more pieces in play, further complicating the situation. China's military expansion, particularly in nuclear-powered submarines, is an undeniable fact. But it's also true that it still lags behind the US in numbers. In the foreseeable future, we might see China ramping up its efforts to bridge this gap. However, it's not just about numbers. The US still maintains a superiority in undersea warfare, a factor that can tilt the balance in its favor. The US and its allies are concerned about China's territorial claims and its refusal to rule out the use of force in capturing Taiwan. This could potentially lead to confrontations. But it's important to remember that confrontations can also trigger changes in strategies and alliances. We might see new partnerships forming, old ones strengthening, and perhaps even some unexpected turns. The joint military exercises between China and Russia are a significant development, even though a formal combat alliance seems unlikely due to the autonomy each side wishes to maintain. These exercises could, however, increase in frequency and intensity, contributing to a shift in the Pacific power dynamics. So what's the bottom line? The Pacific power play is an intricate dance, a delicate balance of power that's constantly shifting and evolving. It's a game of strategy where every move matters and the stakes are incredibly high. Only time will tell how this Pacific power play unfolds. But one thing is certain, the US is prepared to counter China's expansion at every turn.